Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that. But I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Jimenez deals with that comfortably. And he's managed to get rid. Fernandez. Oh, perfectly measured that. Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Inter go in front.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And this is Neymar.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Caicedo. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Caicedo. Akanji. And it's Jimenez.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Fernandez. Turns back here, probably the best option. Caicedo. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust.
Oh no, what has happened here? Danger averted for now. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played, well played. And it's Fernandez. Madrid still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. He's found a way through. It's a threat. There's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's caused a worry or two.
Neymar certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Caicedo. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Fernandez. Passing nice and neat. He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Looking for the run. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's not an especially good pass, that. Neymar. And it's Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Not the most convincing of passes. Pass somewhat off target. That has ended up in no man's land. Threads one in.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
And the shot! He's got a goal! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
He's having a hit! Gave it a go, but off target. De Ligt going vertical. Valverde. And here's Messi. And Caicedo. Oh, super ball. And he's in on goal. And we're done. Madrid perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Koundé, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he was quick to react. Musiala. Hakimi. Now it's Bale. Now it's Fletcher. Cruyff. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. It's played through for him. Robson. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's very neat. Robson is onto this.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Bale. Tries to pass it through. Now that's well seen too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Darren Fletcher is sporting a guilty look after that. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared away. And that should get the job done. Now it's Neymar. And it's Hakimi. Tries to play it through. Bale is flagged offside. Hakimi. Musiala. And it's Hakimi. To Darren Fletcher. Jorginho is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's made its way to him. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal. And he's onside. And Cruyff! Oh, it's coming. Oh, he's been caught napping. In for the pieces. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Jorginho gets it clear. Robson. Xavi Alonso. Hakimi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chance! And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's intervened well there. Hakimi. And it's Musiala. Batistuta. He's got away. Brilliantly cut out. Koundé.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Played in deep. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Goes for a shot! Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Perfectly measured back. Oh, super ball! Shapes to shoot! Yes! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's a dangerous... Can he finish? It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now there's a... He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Best has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Now it's Cruyff. Showing great feet there. And it's Cruyff. And here's Neymar.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And that is as far as it goes. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.